The Nike Calm slides have been out for a year now, so in today's video I'm going to be reviewing absolutely everything about the sliders. So let's start with how I bought them. I bought the khaki colour in a size 9 in a sale on the official Nike website at a grand total of £35.99. They do originally go for £44.99, but I personally rarely ever buy stuff that's full price. I literally only buy stuff that's on discount, as obviously you would want it to be cheaper. At £35.99, I think that's an unbeatable price compared to some of Nike's competitors. This is one of the main reasons I bought them, because of the price. And the reason why I bought this colour was simply down to me looking at what colours the models were on the Nike website, albeit they're wearing some funky socks. Huh? So yeah, that was the reason why. When they arrived, I was quite pleased that they actually come with a custom box. It's a plain brown box with the Nike logo broken into the top. Me personally, I prefer the red Nike boxes and the custom ones which are on screen right now. They look so cool, but I guess these plain brown boxes are a part of the Nike sustainability program. But the hole for the Nike logo is pretty cool. Here are some pictures on screen of myself holding the sliders when I first took them out of the box. Very clean, and I'm really happy with them. The only problem though, guys, first time I've actually ever had a problem with a Nike product that I've received. It came with this teeny tiny black dot on the upper of the slider. I mean, it's literally nothing, but it's still annoying. It's only visible if you look closely at it, but for me, if I'm buying something brand new, I expect no flaws from it. But I'll let it slide. Get it? Because they are only just some sliders. Like, I'll show you in a minute. I've worn them for a week on holiday, and they've obviously therefore deteriorated on holiday in quality. Yeah, the first time I wore them, I was just wearing them around the house, because I didn't want my new white socks to get dirty, you know? I hate when that happens. Now let's get into everything about the features of the Nike Calm slides. So just like the box, the Nike logo is engraved into the side of each slide. Really cool. Nike sliders I've owned in the past usually have the logo popping out or just sitting on the slider. The Calm slide is making this Nike slide low-key with this design. The inside of mine said that they were made in Indonesia, but they also say that they were designed in Oregon, which is obviously where Nike's headquarters are based in America, Oregon. These insides are actually really comfortable, guys. I don't know about you, but sliders like these with these tips give me blisters, and these slides did actually give me blisters on the first day I wore them. They killed. But if you wear them off and on the first day you're wearing them, then after that they're completely fine. So do not worry if you get blisters the first time you wear them. So honestly, if you're worried about that factor, then just take my word for it, they are fine after the first day. Like, I've had problems with blisters from these sort of materials before, and trust me, they are fine after a day. These slides are calm. Literally again. The bottom of the slides have these ridges and the Nike logo. I think it's important that all slides have some sort of design at the bottom of them, because when you're on the beach, it's pretty cool to see the imprint sliders make. Does anyone else do that? Gives the brand more publicity, in my opinion. Not that Nike need it, but if a small streetwear brand wants to gain publicity, then this is a great way to do it. Make a slider with your brand name printed on it, and then just go running around a beach. The bottom features these little dots. I believe on products where Nike are using the sustainability program, well, I think all of those sustainability program products feature these dots. My Flyknit Air Force Ones have these dots, and they are also in the sustainability program. I mean, personally, I think it would look better if there weren't the dots, but they're extremely subtle, which is a big plus for me, because I've had heavy branded Nike sliders before, and they've actually been stolen. Like, there are actually people out there that would steal your dirty ass slides whilst you leave them unattended at the pool. So the fact that it's less obvious what brand of slider the Calm slides are is great in my opinion. Now, the bit of the slide where your feet are going to be resting is so comfortable. They have a toe-shaped bit here, which I guess shapes your feet better onto the slide. The ridges also add for extra comfort, and I think the Nike logo on the ridges looks so cool. But the actual reason for these ridges, guys, is when pool water or seawater gets into your slides, because the ridges will trap the water, which means you won't be sliding about and having the possibility of slipping over when wearing them whilst wet. The slides also feature these really high scoped edges, which I didn't realize it even had when I bought them, and I actually really like this feature. It keeps your feet nice and snug in them. It helps them to not slip off, which is a problem that I thought I would have when I first tried them on. I thought I'd have to send them back to get a smaller size. As you guys can see here, they kind of look like they're a little loose on my feet, but I think you need to try them out properly, because I've just come back from a week away at Cyprus, and yeah, that taught me I definitely did not need to go a size down. In fact, these are the best fitting sliders I've ever owned. So stick to your normal size, guys, if you want to buy a pair of these slides. I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube where people have been complaining about the weight of these slides. Are you dumb? The whole reason as to why these sliders are heavier than other sliders is because they're going to last longer, which for your average guy like me, who isn't going to buy the latest sneaker when it comes out, or the latest slider when it comes out, then this is a great plus for us. Like, the guys doing these reviews literally have hundreds of sneakers sitting in their backgrounds of their videos. Anyway, the material is thicker and sturdier to provide a longer life, which does mean it's going to have to sacrifice some of the weight. But I'm not being funny, yeah? You don't feel the weight on your feet whilst wearing them. The only time you feel the weight really is when you're holding them in your hands. Like, I'd actually say they're nearly heavier than a shoe like the New Balance 530. But don't let reviews saying they're really heavy put you off buying them, because they're they're kind of misleading. Another review which is misleading is comfortability. Some people were saying that it is nowhere near as comfortable compared to other sliders, but those other sliders that the people were referring to, they've been wearing them for a longer time than picking the Nike Calm slide up for the first time. These slides are fresh out the box. They're going to feel a lot different to a slide that you've been wearing for a long period of time. I've worn mine for a week straight every day by a pool, and I definitely felt a difference from the beginning of my week to the last day. So yeah, they definitely do get softer over time in my opinion, so don't worry about that. And like any shoe or slide, they mold to your feet more the more you wear them. Just quickly guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, then make sure to subscribe. And whilst you're down there, make sure to like this video as it's free and it really helps me out. And it also pushes this video out to more audiences, which I think is very important because I think this review is more authentic than a lot of reviews we saw a year ago. And for the points that I just pointed out, like this is much more authentic compared to when people just whipped the slides out of the box a year ago. But that is everything about the feature, so let's get into my personal review. So as I've just said, I've been away for a week and I've been wearing them for multiple hours in a day. I mean, you can tell this from the crease marks on the sole of my slides. And damn! They are comfortable. Never once did my feet feel like they were aching because look at how much support these sliders give you. I mean, the sole is huge. Sliders I've had in the past, like the ones on screen, look how small the sole is compared to the Calm slides. There's a massive difference, and it makes a massive difference in the comfortability of the sliders. The material is really nice, guys, and I think it's really cool that the slider is just one piece of foam. In other Nike sliders, there is usually the foam bottom with a strap, so it's very different from Nike to include this feature for the first time. But yeah, what about other Nike sliders? Obviously, £44.99 is a lot for some people, but Nike do offer some other sliders around the £30 mark. But if we also add 20% off, which is what I got for my Calm slides, the other sliders can actually be reduced to £26.99, which is nearly £10 cheaper compared to the Calm slides. And due to the Nike Calm slide having a more comfortable sole, I think they genuinely are worth the £10 more. These Nike Victory 1 slides are very comfortable. These were the pair I owned but actually got stolen. These are very comfortable, but in my opinion, from wearing them for a week now, the Nike Calm slides are much more comfortable. But obviously these slides have been out for a year now, so have they stood the test of time? Well, due to how comfortable and basic these slides are, I would say that they are definitely worth it a year later, especially if you can get a discount on them. Like I said earlier, these slides are a durable pair of slides, so it's a good buy in my opinion. And if you are going to buy them, I recommend the khaki color. I think the black and white colors are a bit too basic, and what is that green? These are the colors available on the Nike website at the minute, and we may see some more come out over this summer. And since the slider released last year, there are actually some new car models out, which, to be honest, I don't really know how popular they're going to be. There are some women's flip-flops, as you can see here, some mules, whatever they are, and some men's sandals. The sandals actually do look quite cool. Like, if sandals came into trend, then I would definitely consider picking these up. Watch this tier list video next to find out what the best Nike sneakers to buy in 2024 are. If not, then make sure to watch how to have summer drip in 2024. Like, Ow! Oh my god! My phone just dropped on my foot.